Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Purgatory. It is Monday, March 12th. A lot of new things happened for Diablo 3 last week, and we will be covering all of that here. New beta areas have been discovered, GDC photos released, PvP removed from the game for launch, beta patch number 14, and Diablo 3 now available to WoW Annual Pass holders. Several sneaky individuals in the Diablo 3 beta managed to find their way past the locked gate area in the game. As a result, they ended up discovering the Fields of Misery in the Festering Woods. These are areas that will be part of Act 1 when the game is finally released, and although this wasn't intended to be accessed in the beta, well, it has. Be it a bug or otherwise, these areas have been discovered. There are a slew of screenshots as well as gameplay videos available now in those areas. I will be sure to provide a link to a few of those available for you guys below. This is of course unintended and liable to be a hotfix, but nevertheless it is very exciting to see these new areas. Blizzard attended this year's Game Developers Conference, at which they held a presentation discussing Diablo 3's development. Images of that presentation have been made available on DiabloFans.com, link as always available below. Were you looking forward to Diablo 3 PvP? Did you hope to do it at launch? Well, unfortunately, that is not going to happen. Blizzard has announced that Diablo 3's PvP arena system would not be available when the game shipped, and it would be added in a later patch. This is unfortunate, but it is also important to keep in mind that we of course do have to still level up and gear our characters. However, you will have to wait for a patch to actually get to test out and play through the arena PvP system. I guess that means we'll just have to spend some more time on that Care Bear PvE junk. Beta patch number 14 went through last week. With it, we saw the addition of Hardcore mode added at level 10, the skill UI had got a rework, the auction house also received an overhaul, new skills and runes became available as they were unlocked a lot earlier in the beta, and harder hitting monsters have been added. I did do some full and thorough coverage of the beta and all the recent additions, skills, and runes that became available. You can take a look at those videos with the links available below. The Diablo 3 dashboard page is now available to any WoW Annual Pass holders. Of course, when purchasing the WoW Annual Pass, you get a free digital copy of Diablo 3. The specific dashboard page of Battle.net, where you will in the future download the game, is now available. Of course, you cannot actually download the full retail version of the game at the moment, but at least you have access to the page in which you will be able to download it in the future. Alright my friends, that is going to do it for this week's episode of Purgatory. As always, I thank you so much for watching. Lots of new Diablo 3 stuff happened over the course of the past week, so be sure if you haven't seen any of this new content to once again take available at the links below to take a first-hand look at it for yourself. Stay tuned later in the week for an episode of DiabloCast, your Diablo 3 podcast, and next Monday for another episode of Purgatory, your weekly Diablo 3 news. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe. Thanks again guys. Keep watching, keep owning.